And here's a top focus on exclusive explosive. The self-styled Khalistani hardliner Amritpal Singh has mysteriously disappeared. Despite 80,000 policemen on the lookout and over 100 of his aides behind bars, and yet Amritpal managed to pull wool over the eyes of the Punjab Police brass. He has 6 FIRs filed against him and even faces charges under the stringent NSA, the National Security Act, and still is on the run for the last 4 days. Despite this, the Aap Sarkar of Punjab has been patting its back for the commendable job done. Kejriwal has lauded Mann Sarkar for showing utmost maturity and cracking down on enemies of India with patriotic fervor. This is what was said.
पिछले दिनों कुछ तत्व ऐसे थे जो विदेशी ताकतों के हाथ चढ़कर पंजाब में माहौल खराब करने की बातें कर रहे थे, नफरत भरी स्पीच दे रहे थे, तो उन पर कार्रवाई की गई है और उस कार्रवाई के दौरान वो सब लोग पकड़े गए हैं। आम आदमी पार्टी एक कट्टर देशभक्त और ईमानदार पार्टी है और कोई भी ऐसी ताकत जो देश के खिलाफ पंजाब में पनप रही हो उसको हम बख्शेंगे नहीं।
पंजाब में कानून व्यवस्था लागू कर रखने के लिए और शांति बहाल रखने के लिए पिछले कुछ दिनों के अंदर भगवंत मान साहब ने और आम आदमी पार्टी की पंजाब सरकार ने कई कठोर कदम उठाए हैं। संयम और बहुत मैच्योरिटी के साथ मान साहब ने कार्रवाई की है। इसके लिए मैं भगवंत मान साहब को और आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार को बधाई देना चाहता हूं।
That was Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann and Arvind Kejriwal congratulating themselves. Now here's why it's embarrassing for the Mann government. Today the Punjab and Haryana High Court flayed the state and said it was a planned operation with 80,000 policemen. How did the police arrest everyone except Amritpal? If he escaped in a convoy with full weaponry, then it is a clear intelligence failure, quote unquote. To this, the state responded and said that the police were armed but they showed restraint and that in court they can't reveal the details. The opposition in Punjab has lashed out at the Aam Aadmi Party government for their failure to arrest Amritpal.
देखिए, एक बार गलती हुई थी, दोबारा हो जाना ये फेलियर मानते हैं। एक बार तो मान लो कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस नहीं समझ में आया था, भेंडर वाले के इस स्थिति पर आया, लेकिन जब एक उसका परिणाम देखा जा चुका है तो फिर दोबारा आदमी एक बार गलती माफ होती है, लेकिन दोबारा गलती कैसे हुई? और कई अजनाला वाले घटना के बाद में भी सरकार ने संज्ञान नहीं लिया, तो ये बहुत ही बड़ी समस्या इस समय खड़ी हो चुकी है। इसका कोई ना कोई समाधान निकालना चाहिए सरकार को।
इतना शुक्र है उनको जाग आ गई। ऐसा ऑपरेशन कभी होता है क्या? इतने इम्पोर्टेंट केस में मुलजिम भाग जाए, इनके खिलाफ कड़ी कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए। जितने अफसर हैं जो इस मामले में जिनका ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी थी, उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए।
What's there to celebrate when the man is still on the run? That is what the opposition is saying. Let's open that up. Deshratan Nigam now joining us, lawyer, analyst, commentator. Maheshinder Singh Grewal, Vice President and spokesperson of the Shiromani Akali Dal, and Professor D.K. Giri, political analyst. Good evening, gentlemen. Professor Giri, now you heard the two reactions of Chief Minister Mann and Arvind Kejriwal. I mean, you have a situation where this man is still on the run. What are we celebrating?
Well, he is patting his chief minister on his back. But my problem is, you see, there is a history of Amritpal Singh. He met the Khalistani supporters. Brother Jaswant Singh Road in Dubai.
No.
Then he was,
all that is well known, Professor Giri.
Sure.
I am only asking you a straightforward question. Even the court said, how did Amritpal escape? Instead of answering that question, the Punjab Chief Minister this morning said that, look, we will deal with it. Punjab is safe and secure.
Yes, but you know, we know the sensitivity in Punjab, which is a border state. Why was NIA not pressed into service to track this fellow out, and we have seen Punjab suffering for 15 years. We don't want to go back to the dark days.
Okay.
This is a very sensitive border state. Why is government of India not aiding
Okay, so
the state
the credit of the operation goes to the Aam Aadmi Party, but because of slow action, you are saying the centre must answer. Desh Ratna Nigam, does it add up?
It is a national question. It is a national problem. Delhi should step in, not just blame Punjab. This is a major problem. We don't want a repeat of Khalistani movement in the East.
National problem, don't single out the state government, Desh Ratna Nigam.
That's
I think it doesn't, add up under any circumstances, neither factually nor logically. But the fact remains that a botched up operation, whether it has been deliberately done or otherwise, is a question to be asked. Once you have 80,000 forces with you and still a person runs away and is not being apprehended or arrested, and hundreds of the people have been arrested, how come he has not been arrested? Was some advance information given to him? That's first question which arises. As a lawyer, when we look at the matter and substance, we see why the failure has occurred, why the person has not been able to, taken into custody. First and foremost is whether there was a leakage from the top police officials or the politicians. Are the politicians involved in it? They had ample time to arrest this person. So this question has to be answered. Law and order is a state problem, and a state's duty is first to arrest that person. Once it doesn't happen, or the seriousness because Punjab Police never said they are not capable of doing it, and they are actually capable of doing it unless and until, because we have seen Punjab controlling the extreme terrorism under KPSK. How come this man, an extremist or a terrorist, has gone astray and has not been apprehended? These are very serious questions which need to be answered, and this self-patting will not do. The man, where is he? Is a question that needs to be answered. He was available with you. He was protesting. He attacked a police station. Still, the police did not arrest him. Was there any instructions? And rightly said by some of the, where your reporters were talking to some of the people, the police officials, the senior most officials, have to be taken to task. An inquiry has to be instituted. And now the courts have already seized off the matter and they are asking questions.
That's right. That was a reaction from KTS Tulsi, who said that the state government must act against all the errant officials and those who are behind this inaction, quote unquote. Now, Maheshinder Singh Grewal. Mr. Grewal, where do you think the problem is? Or you think the problem is actually with the intent?
Actually, the problem is with the government. Neither they are capable nor they have a vision. It is in public domain that the government of India in September 22 informed the state government about this young man and his connections and told them to keep a very strong observation eye on him. And now they have Kejriwal patting Bhagwant Mann, and Bhagwant Mann appreciating Kejriwal will not solve the issue. Bhagwant Mann, even during the Gujarat election, made a statement on the press that we have detained the main killer of Moosewala. Where is that? Liar. Telling lies to the people.
No, that's okay. No, both Bhagwant Mann and Arvind Kejriwal can celebrate, congratulate each other, but let's wait for Amritpal to be arrested.
But I tell you, the government has to answer why they didn't arrest him on the day of his nala.
Now, if I ask that question, if what you are saying, if I ask that question to Professor D.K. Giri, I will tell you what he will say, sir. And we'll have this test now. I am going to ask him, will the government answer? He will say the centre must answer.
I tell you, the centre was not taken seriously till it has come to their end. They just allowed and keep watch on this Punjab government.
Right.
That they will act, but when they failed. You see, they planned this much operation, and even then lapses.
What's behind the delay, Professor Giri?
Well, it's unfortunate that he has eluded the police net, but my friend was saying Aam Aadmi Party perhaps.
Okay, we have an audio issue in your line, sir. We'll try and fix that. Give us 30 seconds. Breaking inputs coming in as we speak. First picture of Amritpal Singh, and this is the most solid clue that the Punjab police has at the moment. They don't know where this man is, but they have this picture. That is Amritpal Singh on this motorbike. This is after changing 3 cars. Started in a Mercedes, then took a Maruti Brezza, and then after abandoning both those cars, here is Amritpal Singh, the Pak Prop Khalistani radical, on a motorbike. He is holding on to something, looks like a bag that must have some things. Backpack, yeah, looks like a backpack, and is wearing a pink turban. And then this is a grab of the CCTV footage, and cops say that they have clues, but they don't want to reveal much. How long will it take for the Punjab police to hunt him down? That's the million-dollar question. Only the Punjab police can answer. We'll go to Pradeep and Gurpreet for more on this, but this is the most conclusive photo that proves that this man is still on the run, and the Punjab police has nothing but this still image at the moment. And while all of this is happening, Arvind Kejriwal is congratulating Bhagwant Mann. Bhagwant Mann is congratulating his own government. And the opposition is saying, arrest the man, then celebrate. Now, Deshrata Nigam, at least after this photo, the Punjab Chief Minister can come out and say that, look, we should not be jumping the gun. Let's first finish the operation. Let's arrest the man, and then we can talk about credit and whatnot.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because, what is the celebration for? The simple message which goes to the people that that person escapes and the police is unable to catch him. And if that is what they are celebrating, and that is what the message that I am getting, then it is one of the worst form of governance I have seen in any state government. And let's not, that's what my advice to Aam Aadmi Party, both in Delhi and Punjab is, do your job well. Otherwise, it appears there is some kind of a conspiracy hatched at the highest level to allow that person to escape. And I am sure Centre and the Home Ministry is keeping a close watch on it. And the entire conspiracy has to be unearthed, because it cannot be so simple that a person is lost in a car chase. Because all exits can be, stopped and blocked. And a person's phone numbers, last locations can also be traced. If he's changing phones also, he must be calling some places. The entire, paraphernalia, technology and the know-how and resources available with the Punjab government. And still the person escapes, which is what is baffling me.
Now, let's try and understand what went wrong. Why is the Punjab police unable to answer these questions about the whereabouts of Amritpal? Manoj is joining us. Manoj, ये जो तस्वीर है, इसमें अमृतपाल क्लियरली दिख रहे हैं, कुछ एक बैग जैसा उन्होंने अपने गोद में उठाया हुआ है. ये कब की फोटो है और अभी अमृतपाल कहाँ है?
देखिए, अमृतपाल की लगातार सीसीटीवी आ रही हैं, चाहे वो ब्रीजा गाड़ी में भागते हुए हो या अपनी मर्सिडीज एक्सयूवी में भागते हुए हो. और अब ये जो फोटो आई है, पुलिस ने भी ये जानकारी दी है, पंजाब पुलिस ने, कि वो ब्रीजा गाड़ी से कपड़े चेंज किए अमिया नंगल गुरुद्वारे में और वहां से मोटरसाइकिल पर फरार हुआ है, वहां से भाग निकला है. तो ये जो तस्वीरें सामने आई है, इसमें दिख रहा है कि जो हमारे सोर्स बता रहे हैं कि अमृतपाल पीछे बैठा हुआ है मोटरसाइकिल पर, और अमिया नंगल जो कि नकोदर के पास एक जगह है, वहां से ये भागते हुए इस तस्वीर में दिखाई दे रहा है. जी,
तो पंजाब पुलिस के पास इस तस्वीर के अलावा और कुछ है जिससे वो पता लगा सके कि अमृतपाल है कहां, कब पकड़ पाएंगे वो उनको?
देखिए, हम पंजाब पुलिस दावा जरूर करती है कि बहुत जल्दी इसको पकड़ा जाएगा. गाड़ियां पकड़ ली हैं, उसके रिलेटिव चाहे चाचा हो, ड्राइवर हो या दूसरे लोग पकड़ लिए हैं, लेकिन अमृतपाल को लेकर अभी कोई कंक्रीट चीज पुलिस सामने नहीं ला पाई है. लेकिन पुलिस ये जरूर कह रही है कि लीड है, उनके पास इनपुट है, बहुत जल्दी उनकी गिरफ्त में होगा. जी,
अभी क्योंकि मैं आपसे सवाल इसीलिए पूछ रहा हूं मनोज, क्योंकि अभी जो ब्रीफिंग हुई उसमें कोई सीधा सीधा जवाब नहीं था पंजाब पुलिस के पास. आईजीपी ब्रीफिंग कर रहे थे, लेकिन उनके पास भी कुछ ऐसा क्लू नहीं था.
जी बिल्कुल, पंजाब पुलिस के चाहे आईजी हो या दूसरे ऑफिसर्स, हम लगातार उनसे बात कर रहे हैं कि अमृतपाल कहाँ है, कब उसको पकड़ा जाएगा, लेकिन इसका कोई सीधा जवाब नहीं है। और आज आप देखें कि में भी बाकायदा फटकार पड़ी है पंजाब पुलिस को कि इतनी सारी डिप्लॉयमेंट थी, इतनी सारी पुलिस ऑफिसर्स, फिर भी एक अमृतपाल से नहीं पकड़ा गया। तो ये बहुत बड़ा सवालिया निशान है पंजाब पुलिस की कार्यशैली को लेकर। हालांकि पंजाब पुलिस अपनी पीठ थपथपा रही है और कह रही है कि बहुत अच्छी जॉब उन्होंने करी है, बहुत अच्छा ऑपरेशन उन्होंने किया है वारिस पंजाब के खिलाफ।
जी थैंक यू मनोज। हम आपके पास आते रहेंगे और भी कुछ ज्यादा जानकारी जब आपके पास होगी। लेट्स कीप दिस ऑन आवर स्क्रीन्स एंड लेट मी आस्क प्रोफेसर गिरी वंस अगेन। प्रोफेसर गिरी, डिड द स्टेट wait for too long before cracking down? Straight question, sir.
No, they will not. They are doing it. They have arrested 78 people, and it is unfortunate that this fellow escaped. But I will repeat, external forces are involved in engineering Khalistani movement. It has happened in the past. It does not become a state problem. It is a national problem. And the state does not deal with the external forces really. So we should see, and there should not be political slugfest here. Like Dasrathan Nigam is saying that Aam Aadmi Party might have some soft corner for this guy. But tell me what does Aam Aadmi Party get by patronizing Khalistanis? Do they get votes? What do they get? So this is absolutely a far-fetched conjecture. So the point is, we should nip it in the bud, and the government of India should step in, support the Punjab government instead of criticizing it, and help them clear out these Khalistanis. You see, we do not want to go back. We had a horrendous period in Punjab. It is a very important frontline state.
Professor Giri,
So,
Professor Giri, I am glad you've at least come to this. So by your logic, we should not be indulging in this dreaded war.
Absolutely.
What is this one-upmanship? Let's all unite and do the cleanup. Why are we, stressing on credit kisko jayega? Who's done the crackdown?
To both the central government and state government. I agree with you. That the central government should also step in. Not find fault with the state government here. We have to solve the problem here. It is a national problem. And anybody who knows the history of Punjab and Khalistani movement will start to think that we want a repeat of this.
Now, Deshratan Nigam, what Professor Giri is saying is great in principle, but that's not what is happening on the ground.
Well, something let me point out to Mr. Giri is, Dr. Giri is that once an operation is planned and person slips out, obviously an inquiry will be conducted, should be conducted, and why this has happened has to be brought to the notice of the people. Certain conclusions have to be drawn. Because he could have been arrested at the first stage, he was not. There was a failure of the administration at that point of time, and the administration is under the Aam Aadmi Party government and their chief minister. So the failure would lie with them. We can punish few people, but the ultimate failure is the head of the government. And therefore, let's not mince words out here. The person has escaped, he will be arrested, or the Aam Aadmi Party wants to make a spectacle out of it and gain some, political and brownie points at the end of the day after arresting him after 5 days, making a big spectacle. Then they are doing a great mistake and they should not do it.
Any spectacle, whether big or small, can only happen after the man is arrested. Now, Mr. Grewal.
Yes.
The government has clearly jumped the gun, at least the chief minister has.
I tell you that the things are not like that. The police doesn't act of their own. They act on the instructions of the masters. If Punjab wants answer from the present regime, why they slept over for 7 months, first. Second thing, if the Punjab police is so competent, it can stop the Prime Minister convoy for 20 minutes. Why couldn't they catch hold of this gentleman?
Right.
Answer is, so you see, that top officers who are even now part of force has been held guilty of stopping the Prime Minister's convoy in Punjab. If the country's Prime Minister can face this situation.
Let's see whether any action is taken on the errant police officers, as is the demand of the opposition. I thank all of you. Thanks for joining us, Deshratan Nigam, Mr. Grewal and Professor D.K. Giri. More breaking input.